చెప్పా Okay. So guys, in the yesterday's session, we have seen the configuration of our application, right? Anyone having any doubts regarding that, feel free to ask. Hyphen port is here. I'll show you. Okay. npm star hyphen port 4500. If you want to change the port number, should do like that. Okay. See, ngserve, do not command. Hyphen port. Guys, mute your phone. So hyphen port equal to 4500 is what you need to run. Done. So application is successfully up and running, isn't it? I'm saying npm start. So if you have any questions regarding the application's architecture, feel free to ask. Okay. So first, let us try to understand where to keep what in our application. Will there be images or not? Application images will be there. Please note down. Images, icons, are placed inside the assets folder. Assets folder. Pallavi, we need to upgrade our local environment also. Okay. So images and then what? Icons and all needs to be placed in which folder? Assets folder. Okay. Next point. If you want to add global styles. If you want to add what? Global styles. Global styles if you want to add, create a folder outside the inside the SRC. Create a folder inside the SRC and add it to that particular folder. So, usually there is already a file called style.css. You can write the global styles inside that. No, I don't want that. I want to have my own file and all. You can do that as well. Okay. Now, if you have any JS files to be addressed, you can create a folder with the name JS files. You store those files in the JS folder. Please note down. Important note. JS files and the styles if we are referencing then make sure those files are referred in the angular.json. Make sure those files are referred in the angular.json file. So where should we refer? Are you finding the styles folder here? src styles.css. Similarly, if you create a folder, what will you do? src/styles. What are the folder name? CSS will go here. Similarly, JS will go to the line number 28. Okay. In Angular, it is discouraged. In Angular, it is discouraged to refer the CSS and JS files on the index.html. So, where we need to keep it? We need to keep it inside this file. Don't refer link source equal to blah blah blah, script src equal to blah blah blah. Don't do that. It is a procedure, standard procedure is there. We need to, if you follow this procedure, it will be good. Okay, it is preferred to do like this, Okay, fine. Now, step one. First, what we need to think, what we are doing. Let us see. Let us integrate the Bootstrap with our application first. Let us integrate what? Bootstrap with our application. Step one. Step one. npm install hyphen save npm install hyphen save bootstrap space jQuery space font hyphen awesome AWESOME font awesome. So what all we are installing for our application? What are our needs for the application? We are installing all those. Bootstrap needed, we are installing the Bootstrap. Bootstrap needs jQuery, we are installing the Bootstrap and the jQuery. To get nice fonts and images, we are going for the font awesome. Any doubts to anyone? No doubts? Okay. So let us take a snapshot of the installation so that it will be recorded. So let me go Gmail. So let me do that. What I'm doing, yeah. Okay. So how will we integrate the Bootstrap? Let us watch it. Written the blog. So to integrate, use the following command. What is the command? Open the command prompt, npm install save bootstrap jQuery and then font awesome. Done. Okay, I'm adding it to the documentation so that you can take it. Next, say enter. So this guy will be installing the font awesome jQuery and then bootstrap. Okay, once they installed, installation doesn't mean integration. Installation means installation only. We have to integrate these things to the angular.json file. Okay, so watch carefully. Go to the angular.json file, comma, double dot, node underscore modules, bootstrap, because we installed the bootstrap. And then now we need to go to the bootstrap till the bootstrap. Yeah, bootstrap dist css, bootstrap.min.css directly we can use. Copy path. Don't use the direct path, you need to use the relative path. JSON file don't accept the okay. This will integrate what? Bootstrap. Now copying it. Font awesome also it is a CSS. Font hyphen awesome. They have a dist or no? Anybody worked with font awesome? Dist untunda undada? Oh, they don't have a dist directly, they have a font awesome min.css. Let us go directly with that. Font hyphen awesome min.css. Why are we doing this? Because these are the external CSS files that we downloaded. We need to refer those CSS files or not. For that purpose, we are doing this. What next? JS, we need to integrate the JS as well or not? First integrate the jQuery always. jQuery is almost became the mother of all the JS libraries. jQuery is having a dist jQuery.min.js. Am I boring? jQuery.min.js double quote and open and close the bracket. Now, what are the other files that Bootstrap needed? Bootstrap.min.js is needed, right? For the Bootstrap JS. Freshers might be finding it a bit difficult, but this is the reality. So, font awesome ke undam anukunta JS. Pop over min.js is undali. No, Bootstrap lo popper min.js is undali anukunta. Undi kada popper min.js. But what ఇవ్వట్లేదు ఎందుకని? Mandatory కాదు. Version 4 లో ఉంటుంది. Okay. Mandatory కాదు. Okay. So guys, we successfully integrated the Bootstrap, jQuery and Font Awesome. This is the second step in integrating the Bootstrap with what? Angular. Much అంటే ఏంది? ఓకే 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 చేంజ్ చేసి సరే అయితే వర్కింగ్ కాదు ఇప్పుడు వర్కింగ్ కాదు ఓకే కొత్త వచ్చారు పైప్స్ ఓకే ఓకే సరే అమ్మా ఓకే
ఇండెక్స్ ఫైల్ లో పెట్టుకుంటే ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది
ఏంటమ్మా ఇండెక్స్ ఫైల్ పెడితే ఎర్రర్ అని రాదు ఓకే but index file better. Don't keep it in the index file. Okay, it's not good. So these are the two steps. And anybody having any doubts in integrating these two steps? If the integration is properly happened, you don't find any red marks in the code. There is a no such file or directory. Are you finding it? It is not finding the JS file. Okay, so where is this one? What I think I need to go 2 levels up. Done. Let me do it one more time now. It is not able to locate the particular folder. That's where it is stopped. What the heck? It is why it is not locating it. I'm just checking the path. Just throw it. Okay, these guys has changed the notation, I think. These guys changed the notation. Earlier versions, we used it to do like this. As they both are in the same version, I think I need to go like this. So with the path issue, let me see one more time. Okay, they changed it like this. Perfect. So earlier versions of Angular was different. This one is having the reference is like this. The paths should be like this. Let me add it to the one. I'm removing the old one and I'm just adding the new one. Take it. Once you do this, things are over. Integration is completed. What is step 1? Installing. Step 2 is integrating. So now, if you run the application will be coming to you in a nice Angular 4 format. Are you finding the change in the tab structures and all? Yes. Any questions to anyone? So we successfully integrated the bootstrap. Okay. Now, next point, please note down. Building the components. Next point is building the components. So first we need to decide how many components we need to build. Of course, later can be added, but if you have some idea, then we can proceed. If you have some idea, then we can proceed to the next one. So let us see the HTMLs that were shared yesterday, and we will see how to divide the pieces, how many components needed, we will divide it. Okay, shall we? Fine. Where did I kept? Okay. This one is one. This one is the second one, right? Okay. This one is looking okay. So first, there is a top navigation bar. There is a footer. So let us create two components first. What are the two components? Top navigation bar and the footer. Okay. So watch carefully how I am creating a component. Whenever you are creating a component, you need to create how many files? 3 files. What are those 3 files? HTML, CSS and .ts files. Go to the SRC folder, go to the app folder and create top nav. Oh, I'm sorry, it should be a folder. Top nav, one folder. Now, first I'm creating the folders, then you will get understanding of the next parts. Footer. What is this? Every time it is. Now, if you are understanding this correctly, I created 2 folders. One folder is responsible for the top navigation bar. Other folder is responsible for what? Footer. Okay. Let us go this guy's HTML and see whether are there any specific CSS you have written for the footer. Specific CSS extra from the Bootstrap, have you written any extra CSS is what we need to see. I'm creating 3 files. Footer dot component dot ts. First ts file. Component dot html. And then if there is any CSS, you can add it. Total how many files we created? 3 files. Similarly, you can create 3 files for the top navigation bar. What are the 3 files? Top nav dot component dot ts. The tough. Next. CSS. So always remember, whatever the component you are creating, okay, it will be having all these features. And your code logics will always go to the .ts file. Logics will always go where? .ts file. So let us see the syntax of a, first let us create the component syntax. Please note down component syntax. Component syntax. So every component, directive, pipe, these 3 will follow similar kind of syntax. First, remember the rule. I'm giving you a abbreviation. IDE. What is that? IDE. Import, decorate, and export. Import what all the dependencies you are having to build a feature. Decorate if needed. Export whatever you have built. Okay, so what is the principle? IDE. So always you will be importing what all you are in need. So we are building a component import. The syntax is like this. From oh, I'm in the CSS. Too bad. Okay. Import from Angular/core. Import from where? Angular core library. What you want to create? You want to create a component, right? Import component. From where? Angular core library. Next, decorate. We'll see the decoration later. Export. What will you export? You will export always a class. Export class. Which class? Top nav component. Simple and any complexity. You imported the component. You are exporting a top nav component class. That means you are exporting this class as a component. So you are decorating this particular class as a component class. At the rate component, open and close the curly brackets. Every component will be having a selector, a name will be there. Every component will have a HTML. It's called template URL. Every component can refer multiple CSS files, style URLs. Done, Andy. This syntax is common for each and every component that you are creating. Now, for the footer component, what all will change? The file references will change. Structure, you will import the component. You will export a class. Which are the component is there? Footer component class you will export. This decorator remains same. Selector, template URL, and the style URL. If there is no style URL, you can ignore this. There is no styles that you are referencing. You can ignore it, no problem. But this is the structure of a component. This is the structure of what? A component. You have any questions, concerns, feel free to ask. No questions? Are we good? So here you are importing what all you needed. You're importing a component for now, you're importing it. Exporting a class, component class you're exporting. Done. Now, step 1 is this. Step 2, registering the component with the application. Second one, once a component is created, we will register the component with the module. Do you remember what I told you? Components are part of modules. So we will register the component with the module. We got my statement? Once a component is created, this component needs to be registered with the module. The same rule applies for the other three as well. Directive, pipe, and provider. Rule is rule. There I will say, once a pipe is created, it needs to be registered with the module. Okay, now component created, right? Next point, registering. Watch it how I am registering it. Go to the app.module.ts file. Go to the app.module.ts file. You have the app.module.ts file here. Now, whatever you want, oh, not this. It's not our code. So, whatever the component that you created, you exported there. You have exported, do you remember? We exported the component. Now, in order to register our component with the module, we will import the component in the module. Exporting is happening inside the component. Importing is happening inside the module. So import what you want to import. The class. The class is a file. So import the class file. How will we import? From dot slash. Are you finding the folders over there? Footer top nav? Top nav component and then top nav component. Am I clear? Save it. This is the first step. Step 1 is importing. Step 2 is adding it to the declarations block. Are you finding various blocks here? Declarations, imports, providers, bootstrap. Add it to the declarations array. Add it to the what? Declarations array. Any doubts to anyone, feel free to ask. No doubts?
Automatically input
అది ఆటోమేటిక్ ప్రీ జనరేటెడ్ కోడ్ అది నేను జనరేట్ చేశాను కదా దట్ ఈస్ ఎ ప్రీ జనరేటెడ్ కోడ్ ఓకేనండి నౌ వాట్ వీ నీడ్ టు డూ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ అయితే వీ నీడ్ టు కన్జ్యూమ్ ది కాంపోనెంట్ వేర్ విల్ బి కన్జ్యూమ్ ది కాంపోనెంట్ గో టు ది యాప్ కాంపోనెంట్ డాట్ హెచ్టిఎంఎల్ ఇక్కడ చెత్త చెదరం అంతా ఉంది కదా తీసేయండి ఇదంతా డోంట్ నీడ్ దట్ డూ యూ రిమెంబర్ ది సెలెక్టర్ ఆఫ్ టాప్ నావ్ కాంపోనెంట్ వాట్ వాజ్ ద సెలెక్టర్ dot set. Copy it. Okay. So whatever you keep inside the HTML of the top nav component will be rendered. You will keep it there. You will render it here. So now we will open your HTML to see the top navigation classes, styles and images. Shall we? Which one? Angular or shopping cart? Okay. So this is the thing that they created. Let us see what all they have used. They have used any custom things or any custom styles used in the top navigation bar. Okay. So he has a image, Flipkart logo red, some image is there. Okay. I'm copying this entire code. ఇదేనా మొత్తం top now till top now, tell me where it is from here to where.
అంటే రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ బటన్ అయి కూడా కావాలి దాంట్లో
ఓన్లీ టాప్ నావిగేషన్ మాత్రమే కావాలి. ఇక్కడ వరకేనా? Very bad way of coding, buddy. Where is that now? Up to here? Section ఎక్కడ? ఇవి మోడల్స్ కదా. ఓకే, ఫార్మ్. I don't know, buddy. Very confusing code you wrote. Okay, I formatted it. Seriously, it is too confusing for me. Don't write the coding like this. Login button, okay. Then where is the closing of this section, buddy? My model, okay. This is model header. Oh, everything you kept inside the. Okay. Then where you close the section tag? Huh? I have to comment చేస్తుంది కదా. అదే నాకు అర్థం కాలేదు ఎందుకు వర్క్ అవుతుందా అని. ఓకే, I'm not doing any changes, taking it as it is. Maybe somewhere you kept any extra. This story. Okay, so I'm taking the navigation bar here, guys, and then keeping the navigation bar inside our top navigation bar. Wow. So form tag is there. Just I'm changing the form tag to div because forms I usually don't recommend. In case needed, we will use it. So now there is an image here. IMG Flipkart logo redwire newswire.pmg. Already I told you where should we keep the images. I'm copying the image folder and storing these images inside the assets folder. Can I do that? I copied the image folder that you created earlier and moved to the assets folder. Now let us watch the output. Footer component.ts ఇంకా దొరకలేదు దీనికి. Failed to compile. Why it is failing? Who asked you to fail? Footer. See how simple it is. Done. Selector దగ్గర footer. Easy. Source file not found. What the heck? I'm not asking it to find any app footer. Oh. Let us see. Wow. We got the navigation bar, but it is missing the link. Let us see why the image is getting missed. 4,200 images, Flipkart logo red newswire.png. Shall I rechange it to assets? Can I change it to assets? Not popular. Should get now. Oh, this is the other file. So I'm saying assets / image. Okay. See the out. Wow. That means something wrong. What was the wrong? The styles that you created might not be reflecting here. I already told you if you are writing any global styles, use the style.css. Let us see what are the styles that he has written here. This is what your styles file. Can I copy it? Copying it and adding it to the styles file that we have here. These are all global styles. Same, both are same or different? Let's see. Wow. Both are same. Now, your assignment is what? First of all, try to understand what we want to achieve. We got the top navigation bar. I clearly told you how to do it. Now, your job is part 2. What is part 2? Not only footer. Create registration component. Create login component. What else? Create login registration products. I want to see 3 components. And then in the middle products are there, right? So I want to see all the components in place. Point number 1. Footer component must be there, and you should locate it on the app component.html footer. Products component should be located between the header and the footer, isn't it? Products should come in between the header and the footer. Already HTML is pushed inside the page. Okay, don't change anything, copy paste. I want you to create the components only and integrate the components with the application. If the styles disturbed, I'm okay with that. But I would like to see all the components in place so that our development will be very simple. Okay, what are all the components? Login component, registration component, what else? Products component. All these components I would like to see in the application. Later, we will see how to, you click the model pop-up. Model pop-up, the content of model pop-up should go inside the login component. The content of registration, you think registrations and logins are models, I think here. So there is a model pop-up. This model pop-up content should go inside where? Inside the login component. But the outside tags will remain same. Registration will be having the registration page. The content should go inside that. Okay, and I don't want this layout because this layout Suppose username, email, password, confirm password, phone number. Okay, create one more component then, profile component. In that profile component, I would like to add my address, my photo, everything I would like to add. Do you understand the requirement clearly? I would like to add my photo. I would like to add my other details as part of my application. So I would like to have a profile component also. Please design that. Don't make it the profile component as a pop-up. Have it a nice separate Facebook kind of profile page where a user can upload his photo at the same time the other fields. Clear, guys? So can I expect that by tomorrow? Already HTMLs are there. Only thing that you need to do is create a footer component. Already footer component is created. Products, login, register. I'm okay if it is not working also okay. But I want the components to be written handwritten components and then integration should happen. Okay now? Please do that. We will see second steps tomorrow. Okay. I'll push the code to the Git. Also, the documentation also I will put it in the Git. Yeah. Home component. చేయండి హోమ్ కాంపోనెంట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి బ్యానర్లు దాళపడండి తీసుకెళ్ళి మనకి ఏది కావాలంటే దాన్ని లోడ్ చేసుకుంటాం తర్వాత ఆన్లైన్ ఫోక్స్ am I clear Pallavi and all? Okay, so I'm attaching the snapshots. Please follow that. So I created how many files? 3 files, 3 plus 3, 6 files created. I'm doing it for one by one steps. I'm adding, guys. You take the next, take this approach and then do it. I'm highlighting the important points as well, so that it will be easy for you to take these second steps. Yeah. And then the last one is rendering the component. Where will we render? Now, guys, follow the guidelines which I am giving to you. Tomorrow, your project will be filled with almost 8 components. If you miss a day, gone story. Got it? Today we created 2 components. Tomorrow 6 more will be getting added. If you are starting it tomorrow, you have to deal with 8 devils. Isn't it? Today only 1 component, okay, you integrated, happy. Tomorrow only 6 will be there. Otherwise, day after tomorrow, components will get added with features. By the end of the week, your application will be almost a semi-working model application. Now, if you're planning for your weekends, gone story. Code is there, document is there, everything is there for you. Only thing is practice. Do it, it will be very simple. Okay, I'm not doing anything copy pasting kind of thing except the HTML given by you. Rest all we are doing it on our own only, right? So please follow the same steps. It should work for you. Okay, thank you all.